Hello my friends, welcome to the metal shop. Sun is about to set here, which means it's like 4 o'clock. It is January 1st. So happy new year, happy holidays, and happy new year. Welcome to 2024 here. So I'm sitting around today on a day off watching a lot of year-end retrospective videos, and I thought, well, I've never really done one of those, and I've got a ton of projects that could use some updates, some new video on, and I'll just give you guys a general overview of all the projects that we've got cooking here for the upcoming year in 2024 and wrapping some stuff up. So anyway, over here, I just thought, I'm sitting here looking at this, my collection of guitar magazines, basically spanning from, I started collecting Guitar for the Practicing Musician January of 1986. I ended up buying the back issues of entire year of 1985, and I have a handful of 1984 as well. But the better part of 10 years of Guitar World, Guitar for the Practicing Musician, some Guitar Player. Great resource. These are all original magazines that I bought, and you can see Crossroads here, movie. They're a great reference, for old ads and old interviews and old pictures. Didn't cut very many of them up. I did cut a handful up for some pictures. I gave a really nice picture of George Lynch to a girl. Yeah, of course. Actually, from that magazine, from that Guitar World, Randy Rhoads, if you can just make that out right there. That was a picture of George Lynch, if you guys remember. Anyway, let's get on to the year-end retrospective and the projects that we have in review and upcoming. There's the Jeff Beck Fluorescent Orange guitar. You've seen that one. Nice hanging there on one side of the window, but there's a guitar missing over on that side. And if you guys remember, if you watched this video, you knew that I bought a pink Jackson, the Hum single. And I will insert a picture of, that's an X Series soloist. I'll insert a picture right here. Of the pink Jackson that is going to hang right there. And you can see from the strap that the motif, the guitar that I've chosen to build there is this guitar. The Steve Vai pink Jackson soloist. And what prompted me to do that is a friend of mine just had one made from the custom shop, and I guess he had some difficulties. Jackson didn't want to build him that guitar because they said it too closely resembled Steve Vai's guitar, and he had to jump through some hoops and get some permissions and stuff to have that guitar built, which I found ironic since Jackson produced thousands and thousands of the X Series soloists with the exact same specs. But anyway, more to that when we get over to the workbench. Got an old early 90s Squier case here. It's empty. It's a little moldy. Needs to be cleaned up. Empty gig bag. Nothing in that one. This one here, we can find the zipper. And we cannot. This is great TV here. This is the Jackson Adrian Smith, but it's the one in with the rosewood board, which are getting harder to find and are commanding a little bit more on the used market. These are great guitars for the money. Pick these things up. You get a great Jackson neck with all his specs. The pickups are actually really good for Asian, Floyd 1000. You get a great body with San Dimas Charvel specs. These are great guitars. Anyway, what I planned to make was a Neal Schon Lights replica. This one is white, needs to be made into a pearl white for the Neal Schon Lights replica guitar, but that's what I had in mind for this one. Let's throw this aside here. And here we have, you guys have seen this. We've got the Hamer Scepter, the broken one, the remnants, what's left of a Hamer Scepter in here. And the plans have changed for this one. I'm going to have a Hamer Scepter that is still in the works, and I have something cooking for right now. But you can see, this one with the busted neck, and I got I was gonna send this out to Lee at GMW out in California, and he quoted me to re-glue this and refinish this, $1,200. I did get a quote from a guy out on the East Coast who said he'd do it for $3,000, and I would have to wait a year. So I don't think he really wanted the work. You guys can probably figure out who that was. But I do have, like I said, I do have something in the works. That's just a little teaser there for what we got going here. God, that is a nice color though. That's really yellowed out to a nice color, nice with the bevels. This is just, this will make a really nice guitar. I have all the parts in here, all the original pickups, an original like a Floyd. I have the Schaller tuners. I have the Hamer Posi grip knobs for this, so this is going to make a nice project, and I promise an update on this one very, very soon, within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Promise. All right, so moving on. Over here, this is the Sambora Strat that I ratted out for 3 pickups. You guys have seen that one. Those are just sticker inlays that are on there. Peel them off if you don't like them. I'm just making this one to sell on Reverb. It's, I have a lot of really nice parts ready to go in this. I gold Floyd it. That one back there is going to be the Warren DeMartini Bugs Bunny guitar, and I'll insert a couple pictures of that guitar here. This one is obviously the Dave Murray from Iron Maiden. You guys have seen this one before. This one is for sale. Some low-life dirtbag on Reverb started hitting me up, and I said Squire by Fender parts in there, but he reported me to Reverb because I forgot to take pictures of the pick guard, which I had custom wired up before I wired it on, so I included pictures of a facsimile, another pick guard, wired up by the same guy, and they said, you can't have pictures, that's not the pick guard that's in the guitar, and this one had a Fender logo on it, and so anyway, he ratted me out for that, and so I covered it up. This guitar is for sale on Reverb. It has a Fender logo under that, this wrap, this carbon fiber look wrap. So this is for sale really cheap. I'm really surprised that this one hasn't sold. I don't know. I've dropped the price a couple of times. This is a great guitar. This is made of early 90s Squire parts, Japanese Squire parts. Really nice DiMarzio. They're knockoffs, but they're replicas of the DiMarzio Super Distortion pickups. Really nice there. Okay, back there, really cheap. That's like $100 Davison. That was like an Amazon special right there. And all I bought that for was I was going to route it for a Floyd. I've installed tons of Floyds, but they've always been on vintage trem guitars. I wanted to try my hand at actually routing one out myself. This was too cheap to pass up. I was a little disappointed in the body, as it's a little, they cheap out, they get you, the body's a little on the thinner side. But anyway, yeah, I was going to route this one out for a Floyd, cheap money, $100 guitar there. But yeah, if you compare the thickness of that one to even this Asian made, it's like 3/8, half of an inch wider body on a real nice guitar here. All right, so we get over here. This is a double bound Telecaster body that I'm going to do I'm going to call it the Eminence Front Telecaster. We're making a replica of Pete Townshend's original Schecter, original pick-guarded Schecter. And a lot of people thought that they were all back-routed guitars. But if you look really closely, his first one, it was all black. It had a black control plate. It had a black pickguard on it. It looked like it was back-routed, but it wasn't. It was a standard Telecaster, just with all black parts. So I have a lot of really nice I have some new old stock, really old Schecter pickups, Schecter covered humbuckers to go in this. This is going to be a first class guitar. I'm going to call it the Eminence Front Pete Townshend guitar. And let's see, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see in here, because I'm not unwrapping these, but this is I have the pick guards for, I sent out to Rock and R Guitars, the pick guards for the Sambora Strat and for the DeMartini Bugs Bunny. Tough to see through there, but anyway, that's what I have in here. Again, you can see the 3 pickups for the Sambora guitar, old pieces, really nice stuff there. Sorry that you couldn't really see it so well. I'm packing up as we go. That's not one. I go back. Okay, so moving on. Is going to be, this is a double bound Sunburst Telecaster body that we're going to do an Andy Summers replica of. Got started assembling, collecting a lot of nice parts for that. A couple of pictures of the Andy Summers, and you can buy really cheap ones, but from China, but they don't match the specs of the Andy Summers at all. The $220 ones. This one again will have real Fender pickups. I have the the boost wiring for it. Got a neck right over there for this upcoming project. This is going to be, again, first class. We've got black with maple board, big headstock Squire, and I was going to do like a Dave Pritchard or a Mick Mars, Dave Pritchard, Mick Mars Stratocaster. I'm going to put a Floyd on it, hot pickup. My youngest son, you guys have seen him in a couple of videos, Brady Clark, has recently has shown an interest in playing guitar, so maybe we'll build a guitar for him. Well, that remains to be seen. All right, over here. This is a neck for, I bought a Sparkle Pink Telecaster. This project for my wife. She loves things that are pink. It was an excuse for me to buy some stuff and build another guitar. So I have this really nice neck, the Sparkle Pink. I've got F logo Bigsby for it. Again, I'm going to use some first class parts and make a really nice guitar there. That is a logo Jerry Cantrell neck with a signature on it there. I kind of messed up the platform for the Floyd so that it just needs a shim on it. It's not a big deal. You wouldn't even notice if I didn't tell you, but it just irks me that I messed that up. But I was going to do the Blue Girl Stratocaster, the Cantrell Stratocaster with the blue dress girl stickers all over it. Is an upcoming project that we may be doing. This thing's hanging in a guitar shop for a long time and hanging in my room for a long time. This poster hung in my college dorm room for a long time. Probably sparked my interest in getting a Hamer Scepter. I've gone over that before. This neck here. This one is nicer. There we go. Look at that. And this is for George Lynch Tooth and Nail era Rode guitar. And I'll insert some pictures of the guitar here if you remember that one. That was just a cool guitar. George he only had it for a very short time, but it was obviously a very custom made Charvel with a hum single, matching headstock. It had a vintage trim. I'm going to do a little differently. I'm going to do a Floyd, and I really like this neck with a reverse headstock and this yellowed out. I'm going to try and have this bursted to match this body. But anyway, that's an upcoming project that we have here at the metal shop. That one is going to be cool. And this body costs a little bit. This came out of Germany. This isn't your average cheap Chinese body. This is made of really nice wood. It has really nice finish. It's thick, like we mentioned before, not like your typical Chinese bodies. Like I had to pay good amount for that one. All right, so let's get over to the bench. Okay, we've seen the Brad Gillis. I have someone interested in buying this one. Again, this one's nice. Real German 9 fine tuning Floyd Rose there. Real PJ Marks Gillis pickup. I have Valley Arts logoed. I think they're Schallers. Actually I think they're Godos. They were marketed as Schallers, but I think they're Godo tuning machines. Real Floyd parts there. Again, first class all the way. Someone is really interested in buying this one. Got great switching here, done by Rockin' Our Guitars. Again, got the blower switch, the Gilmore blower switch on this. And I just wired this as a kill switch. None of the weird aircraft switching that Brad has on his. But that one, either I'll sell it or it will be coming to Reverb soon. All right. You guys all saw this one in the thumbnail. This is the Jerry Cantrell Telecaster. The Grunge is a State of Mind guitar. Tough to see that there, low lighting there. The artist, family member, took a little bit of liberties with the paint job, but Jerry's was really kind of a graffiti-ish design, I guess I would say. So I sat and watched the Rick Beato Andy Summers interview, which was, I think it was 2 hours long. And I just kept hacking away, whittling away at this thing, getting the Kahler mounted properly, getting the pickup mounted properly, you know, in line with the neck, in line with the pickup, in line with the bridge, to get my scale length correct. Got a really nice neck here. When this goes for sale in Reverb, I am going to cover up the logo. Jerry used to put 2 pinkish purple picks up here, weaved in the strings on his, so I'm going to do that. I'll cover the logo. This one will be for sale on Reverb as well, and has, no matter how much I tried, no matter how much body work I did, the pickup that we filled here, it keeps sinking. I got a little thin, very thin hairline crack in here. If I didn't point it out to you, you'd never notice. But I filled in a 5-way switch. You'll never see it. I filled in the back. We filled in the string through holes in the back. You can never find those. They didn't move at all. But yeah, nice real Kahler on here. Really nice ceramic hot pickup on there. Got a couple more things. Let's see. Some StewMac shielding tape. Here's the Fender parts here. I don't even know what they call this. This is, it's the boost switching assembly that I'm going to use in the Andy Summers Telecaster here. Really nice piece here. What else? Tough to close that box. I was going to build a couple of my own Klon Centaurs. That's what I got this PC board holder for. I bought a lot of the parts, but I never really got around to building them myself. Got a stack of Floyds from China here. And they're good. They're excellent. If you're a gigging musician using them every day, I wouldn't recommend the Floyd. This is the real one. These are the Chinese ones. This is one for the Gillis. But they're fine. They work great. They function as a Floyd is supposed to function. They're made of cheaper metal. Whatever. They are what they are. Here's one. I think this is one. Yeah. Here's a special right here. And it's pretty nice. This one has good weight, good feel, and you'd be hard-pressed to tell the difference between this one and an American Floyd. I got a big brass block on that one. Okay, here I got the hot pink pickups and single coil with the white cover for the aforementioned Steve Vai Pink Jackson that I'm building over there. I know I've shown you how I've gotten all organized over here with all my parts, but this is really, so this, the update is this. This is completely set up. I got nice Jackson tuners, got Floyd clamp on here, string tree. This one just needs to be, this one's ready. It needs to be strung up, set up, out the door. Strung up, set up, out the door. But as you can see here, we got tons of tons of projects, tons of stuff that I hope you'll enjoy for the upcoming new year. Love that Hamer Scepter, the Adrian Smith, the Pink Jackson. We are well on our way. So as always, my friends, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've appreciated this little trip through my through my parts, through my messy shop here, through my year-end in review, which isn't really... Oh, speaking of year-end in review, I did sell 3, or as the Germans like to say, how do they do it? 3. I sold 3 Eddie Clark, Fast Eddie Clark Ace of Spades Stratocasters. 3 of them last year. Those were by far, you know, the hot sellers. If you're interested in one, I would be happy to build you one. I will never sand the finish off another guitar. I will buy quality alder, unfinished bodies and start from there. I'm never sanding the finish off of another guitar. We'll start from there and build, but I kind of enjoy it. Kind of seemed to be my little forte. Three in 1 year sales. So it's not so much a year in review. It's really more like unfinished projects and upcoming projects for the upcoming year, more so than the year in review. But as always, my friends, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate your support. Please click the like, give me that thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm. I can tell when they're pushing my videos because I get hit up in the comments, which brings me to, please hit me up in the comments. I review all of them. I still respond to all of them, every single one. Please keep it constructive. If you flame me on it, I will respond to you. I will shoot you down in flames, and then I will delete your comments and ban you, more than likely, if you don't keep it constructive. But if you keep it constructive, even if you disagree with me and you think something I'm doing is stupid and you don't like it, please let me know. You keep it nice, and we'll have a good conversation about it, a good discourse about it. But anyway, so let's thumbs up, please subscribe, and let's have a great 2024, and hopefully I get a lot of these projects finished up. As always, my friends, thanks for watching. Truly appreciate your support. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.